Here we are again at the Mancave, and as I'm looking at the profile of it, the end profile, I then turn 90 degrees and see that it was constructed, same design as the Audi. Both of these were in Manchester, near Trafford Park. We're square on to the end, so you can measure the angle pitch of the roof. They've chosen to use blue brick. In fact, it's quite predominant on lots of the industrial buildings which seem to be in this area of Manchester. And they also incorporate it with a textured red brick. Aesthetically, they're rather pleasing. I like the simplistic design. I'm looking at the exterior and the roof rafters, which I showed on a previous video. I also noticed they go for a 400mm square slab. Well, it appears 400. So there's a foot, and it's about almost another half. I think they've chosen the smaller size slabs because you don't get emphasised so much if they start dropping, i.e. creating a trip hazard. Excuse the shaking, but I wanted to show the roof. It's an industrial profiled roof, but to me I think it's a warm roof construction. I'm pretty much convinced that it must be. Perimeter fencing is very robust with concrete panels. It may not be to everyone's taste, but it is softened with green foliage. Again, view of the Starbucks roof, and I'm sure this was constructed jointly with Audi, and perhaps Audi own the whole site and operate the Starbucks from it. Even balustrading, steel fencing marries in, and it's actually quite sympathetic, you know, between that crossover between industrial, commercial and residential. There's a blend between the two. I'm quite taken with the concrete panel fencing, although you do tend to get droppage on it. That would need thinking about before installing. In this instance, this is Aldi now, the supermarket. More courses, but the build principle is the same. A generous overhanging plinth creates weather protection. Aluminium glazing joinery, and a distinct line made between grey and cream or beige slabbing. I've just noticed the grey slabs are a more finished, and they're also a slightly different size, more of a patio external porcelain tile. The biggest question, or the largest question, is the roofing and how to create a warm roof, and I think that is the way to go. It does save space vertically.